Oh my gosh, there's only 8 days left until release day, April 19th, when the book is for sale everywhere. While we wait impatiently, I am sharing some of the backstory that led to me going to work in Pakistan, as well as eventually writing this book. So yesterday we left the story at the point where I had just been hired into a full-time job in Vancouver. So that was December 2001. So with that new position came an opportunity to do the next level of paramedic training. So one day I'm at home and I get a phone call from a supervisor offering me this training. I was excited and I thanked him. And there's a big pause on the phone line, and then he says, you're the first person I've spoken to about this training that had any enthusiasm for it at all. And that kind of surprised me, because all through the 8 years of part-time service, when I had, not much more than an industrial first aid ticket, there were so many times where a patient needed much more care than I could provide. I knew they needed more care, and it was frustrating to me, and it is a big stressor in working in that job. So I was delighted to finally get a bit more training. So I took that course, and as I kind of settled into practicing as a primary care paramedic level and finding my way around the city, I started seeking out any other courses I could take. So any course that was available to me, I took it. So there were courses in emergency management, a whole range of skills within emergency management, special teams, things like the CBRNE team, that stands for chemical, biological, or radiological, nuclear, and explosive responses. That's a mouthful. And just anything else that was available in the realm of medical response or emergency response. Then in 2003 in BC, the Advanced Care Paramedic Advanced Diploma became available as fee-for-service, like tuition-based. You could actually apply to the program and take the program, as opposed to having to wait until you were the most senior person. So I applied, I was accepted, and I started the 2-year program. So when I think back through the training I had, none of it was specific, disaster response 101, but they all kind of picked around the edges of it, and they combined to provide, a good foundation of principles and practices that would help me, be effective in a variety of contexts and in a variety of environments. So that's the story of training. Tomorrow, check back, and I'll share a little bit about an experience that almost prevented me from going to Pakistan. So check back tomorrow.